Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving deep into fitness goals, but not just the usual stuff you hear everywhere.
Right.
You're here because you want to sound like a pro,
Yeah,
whether you're chatting with trainers or just keeping up with the latest fitness trends online.
absolutely. And being able to talk about your goals in English can really take your motivation to the next level. It helps you connect with that global fitness community.
Okay, so we've got this podcast group called English for Fitness, Goals, Routines, and Progress.
Yeah, looks like a good place to start.
And it seems to really emphasize how having the right language can help avoid those communication breakdowns. Like if you're trying to explain your workout in a gym in a totally different country.
Oh, I can only imagine, yeah.
So before we get lost in translation ourselves, let's start with the basics.
The building blocks.
Exactly. Words like goal, workout, routine, progress, all that good stuff.
Right, the essentials.
Mm.
But then the script takes it a step further and talks about SMART goals.
SMART goal.
Yeah. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Okay.
I used to work with this client who just wanted to, get stronger. Very vague, right?
Yeah.
So we worked together to turn that into something like, increase my deadlift by 10 kilos in 2 months by training twice a week. Now that's a goal you can actually track and work towards.
Wow, yeah, that's a huge difference. It's like having a roadmap instead of just wandering around aimlessly. I bet that would make you feel way more motivated.
Definitely. And speaking of routines, the script highlights how important it is to tailor your workouts to your specific goals.
Right, so it's not just about randomly going to the gym.
No, not at all. Are you trying to build strength, improve your cardio, increase flexibility? Your routine needs to reflect what you're aiming for.
It's like choosing the right tool for the job, right?
Exactly. The script gives some great examples.
Okay, like what?
So you could say something like, I'm training for a marathon, so I'm focusing on long-distance runs and building endurance.
Right.
Or, I want to improve my core strength, so I'm incorporating Pilates and planks into my routine. Being able to clearly explain what you're doing will help you stay focused and communicate better with your trainer or workout buddies.
And let's not forget about tracking progress. How do you know if you're actually getting closer to your goals if you're not measuring those wins?
Absolutely. Whether it's pounds lost or miles run, tracking your progress helps you stay motivated and make adjustments as needed. It's like watching your fitness level up.
So it's not just about showing up at the gym and hoping for the best.
Nope. You need a plan, targeted workouts, and a way to see if it's actually working.
Sounds like a recipe for success.
It is. Now, here's something I think you'll find fascinating. The script introduces this concept of functional fitness.
Functional fitness.
Yeah. Have you heard of it?
I think so, but I'm not really sure what it means.
Okay, well, it's about training your body for everyday life.
What do you mean?
So think about things like carrying groceries, playing with your kids, or even just being able to get up from a chair easily. Functional fitness helps you do all those things more efficiently.
Oh, so it's not just about looking good.
It's about making your body work better for you. Let's say you work at a desk all day. Well, functional fitness might focus on improving your posture and preventing back pain. Or if you're an athlete, it could be about enhancing your agility and preventing injuries.
Wow, that's really cool. So it's about aligning your workouts with your real life needs, not just some arbitrary fitness standard.
Precisely.
Okay, I'm sold. Functional fitness it is. But the script also talks about how exercise can impact your mental health, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like a natural mood booster and productivity enhancer all rolled into one.
I've heard it can be a great stress reliever, but what else can it do?
Well, regular exercise can improve sleep quality, boost your confidence, and even help with focus and concentration.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued.
Right. It's a win-win. You get a stronger body and a sharper mind. And the script makes another really good point. It emphasizes the importance of finding activities you actually enjoy.
Right. It's like with anything else in life. If you're not passionate about it, you're not going to stick with it.
Exactly. So how do you find that perfect fitness match? Well, it's all about exploring different options. Maybe it's dancing, swimming, rock climbing.
Or even just taking long walks in nature.
Exactly. The key is to find something that gets you excited to move your body.
Okay, so before we get carried away with all this fitness excitement, I want to touch on one more thing. The script mentions setting realistic expectations.
Right. It's so easy to get caught up in those quick fixes and overnight transformations. But real change takes time and effort.
So no magically transforming into a fitness model overnight.
I wish. But no, it's about focusing on progress, not perfection. It's about celebrating those small wins along the way and understanding that setbacks are totally normal.
So it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. And it's not just about physical changes either.
Oh, yeah.
It's about creating a healthy and fulfilling lifestyle. It's about building resilience, discipline, and self-confidence.
Wow, I'm starting to see fitness in a whole new light. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel and how you approach life in general.
Absolutely. And that's why being able to express your fitness goals in English is so empowering. It's about taking control of your well-being and connecting with a global community.
Okay, I think we've covered a lot of ground here. We talked about SMART goals, functional fitness, the mental benefits of exercise, and even finding activities you actually enjoy.
Yeah, we've only just scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore.
I can't wait to dive even deeper. But for now, I think our listeners need a moment to process all this amazing information.
Right. It's a lot to take in. We'll be back soon to continue this journey into the world of fitness goals in English.
See you then.
Bye. So are we ready to jump back into those fitness goals?
Yeah, definitely. We're just talking about those realistic expectations, and embracing the whole journey.
Right. And one thing that can really help with that is focusing on those small wins along the way. The script actually talks about celebrating every milestone, no matter how small.
Oh, I like that, yeah. It's like giving yourself those little high fives, as you go.
Exactly. It's easy to get discouraged if you're only looking at that big end goal.
Yeah, totally.
Like think about climbing a mountain. You wouldn't just focus on reaching the summit.
Right.
You'd celebrate reaching each base camp along the way.
Yeah.
Right. Keeps you motivated and reminds you of how far you've come.
And speaking of motivation, the script also mentions this thing about visualization.
Oh, yes, visualization.
So is that actually a thing?
It is. Visualizing yourself, achieving your goals can be so powerful.
It's not just wishful thinking.
Not at all. There's actually science behind it. When you visualize something, you're basically activating the same neural pathways as if you were really doing it.
Oh, wow.
It's like a mental rehearsal for success.
So if I imagine myself crushing that workout or finally fitting into those jeans, I'm actually training my brain to make it happen.
Exactly. And the more you do it, the more real it feels and the more likely you are to actually take action.
Okay, I'm adding visualization to my fitness routine. But hold on, we can't forget about rest and recovery. That's in the script too, right?
Absolutely. It's so important. We can get so caught up in pushing ourselves that we forget to listen to our bodies.
Yeah, it's easy to fall into that no pain, no gain trap.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But that's not always the best approach.
I'm guessing not.
Rest and recovery are just as important as the workouts themselves. It's when your muscles repair and rebuild.
So it's like you're giving your body time to recharge so it can come back even stronger.
Exactly. That might mean taking rest days, doing some active recovery like yoga or stretching, or even just making sure you're getting enough sleep.
That's a good reminder for me. It's so easy to just keep going and forget that slowing down sometimes can actually help you in the long run.
Absolutely. And speaking of progress, the script also talks about not comparing yourself to others.
Oh, that's a big one.
It's so easy to fall into that trap, especially with social media these days.
Yeah.
But remember, everyone's journey is different.
Right.
You have your own genetics, your own goals, your own starting point. Comparing yourself to others is just setting yourself up for disappointment.
So it's all about focusing on your own lane and celebrating your own wins no matter how big or small they seem.
Exactly. And the script really emphasizes that fitness is a journey, not a destination.
Right.
It's about making sustainable changes you can actually stick with over time.
So it's not about reaching some finish line and then you're done?
Nope, not at all. It's about finding a way to make movement and healthy habits a part of your life, something you can actually maintain for the long haul.
Oh, I like that. It's like you're building a lifestyle, not just checking off a box.
That's it. And remember, learning how to talk about all of this in English is just one piece of the puzzle. It's about giving you the power to really own your well-being and connect with that global community.
It's like unlocking a whole new level of communication.
It is. And the possibilities are endless.
Okay, before we wrap up, I want to go back to something you mentioned earlier, functional fitness. Can you tell me a bit more about how that works, practically speaking?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So functional fitness, it's all about training your body for those everyday movements, right? Think about the things you do on a daily basis.
Okay, yeah.
Like carrying those groceries, climbing stairs, playing with your kids, even getting up and down from a chair. Functional fitness helps you do all those things with more strength and ease.
So training for life, not just the gym.
Exactly. It's about having a body that can move through the world without any issues. Instead of just doing bicep curls, you might do exercises that work your entire arm and shoulder.
Oh, I see.
Like rows or pull-ups. Movements that are actually relevant to things like carrying heavy objects.
So it's about choosing exercises that mimic those real-life movements.
Precisely. And it's about training your body to move as one unit, not just isolating individual muscles.
Right.
Think about squats, lunges, push-ups. They all engage multiple muscle groups at the same time.
That makes a lot of sense. I can see how that would make you feel stronger and more capable.
It does.
Yeah.
And the great thing is you can adapt functional fitness to any level. You can start with just your body weight and then add weights or resistance bands as you get stronger.
Okay, cool. So any tips for someone who's totally new to this?
Well, start by figuring out how you move now. Can you squat down and stand back up easily? Can you reach over your head without pain? Knowing your limitations is key.
So like taking stock of what your body can and can't do.
Exactly. Then you can start adding exercises that target those areas. Let's say you have tight hamstrings.
Yeah.
You might want to focus on stretches and mobility exercises to improve your flexibility.
Would working with a trainer be helpful for this?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
A good trainer can assess your movement, create a personalized plan, and teach you the correct form for each exercise.
So they're like your fitness guide, helping you navigate all this.
Exactly. They can help you get the most out of your workouts and make sure you're training safely and effectively.
Okay, I'm definitely adding functional fitness to my list, but I know a lot of people don't have access to a gym or a trainer. Any tips for doing this at home?
Absolutely. You can do a lot with just your body weight. Squats, lunges, push-ups, planks. You can even do walking lunges across your living room.
So no excuses, right?
No excuses. There are also tons of great resources online, videos that can show you different exercises and routines.
And don't forget about all those everyday activities that can count as functional fitness.
Oh, you're right. Carrying groceries, gardening, playing with your kids, walking the dog. It all adds up.
It's like your whole life becomes a functional fitness workout.
I love that. It's about being aware of how you move throughout the day and finding opportunities to challenge yourself.
I love that. So it's not just about the time you spend in the gym. It's about making movement a part of your everyday life.
Exactly. That's where the real magic happens.
Okay, I think we've given our listeners a good overview of functional fitness. Anything else you want to add before we move on?
Just remember, functional fitness, it's about having a body that can move well and serve you well.
Right.
It's about feeling strong, capable, and confident in your own skin.
And having fun with it.
Absolutely. Finding that joy in movement is what makes it sustainable.
Yeah.
You want to keep coming back for more.
Okay, so we talked about SMART goals, tracking progress, rest and recovery, and now functional fitness.
We've covered a lot. And don't forget the importance of being able to talk about all of this in English.
Right.
Connecting with that global community, feeling empowered to really take control of your health and well-being.
Yeah, and that brings us to another important aspect of this whole fitness journey. Building a support system.
Finding your tribe.
Exactly. Connecting with other people who share your passion for movement.
The script mentions this a little bit, but it's worth emphasizing.
Mm-hmm.
Having a support system can make a huge difference.
It's like having your own personal cheer squad, you know? Pushing you to do your best and celebrating your wins with you.
Right. Whether it's a workout buddy, a fitness class, or even an online community. Having people to share those goals and challenges with keeps you motivated.
It's like you're all on the same mission, right?
Exactly. To live healthier, happier lives.
And don't be afraid to reach out to fitness professionals for guidance, too. Trainers, nutritionists, physical therapists.
They can offer so much expertise and help you reach your full potential.
It's like having a team of experts in your corner, right? Helping you navigate all the ups and downs.
And remember, it's not just about finding people who are already super fit. It's about finding people who share your values, who get what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, finding your people, your tribe. The ones who lift you up and make the journey more enjoyable.
Exactly. And when you find that community, you'll be amazed at how much easier it becomes to stick with it, to keep going, even when things get tough.
Okay, I'm feeling super inspired to find my fitness tribe. But before we go too far down that road, I want to circle back to something you mentioned before. Setting realistic expectations and embracing the journey.
Oh, that's so important. And it's easy to forget.
Yeah.
We live in a world of quick fixes,
Right.
but real change takes time and dedication.
You can't expect to see results overnight.
Exactly. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about acknowledging those small steps forward, no matter how tiny they might seem.
And the script makes a good point about setbacks, too.
Right.
They're a natural part of the process.
It's how you handle those challenges that really matters.
And it's about remembering that fitness is about more than just the physical changes.
It's about improving your overall well-being.
Mentally and emotionally, too.
Absolutely. It's about feeling more energized, more confident, more capable in every aspect of your life.
So be patient with yourself. Celebrate your wins, embrace those challenges, and most importantly, enjoy the ride.
It's about creating a healthier, happier life.
And that's a goal worth working towards.
Definitely.
Okay, so we've talked about setting those SMART goals, getting into functional fitness, even finding your fitness tribe. What's sticking with you the most from all this?
Yeah, what really stood out, we covered a lot of ground.
I mean, was it the visualization technique? Or maybe adding those functional movements to your routine? Or maybe just realizing that fitness is about more than just how you look?
Hopefully, you're walking away feeling a bit more confident, not just in navigating your fitness journey, but talking about it all in English too.
This deep dive has given you the tools to really own those conversations, whether it's at the gym or online.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the fitness world, it's always changing. There's always some new workout or study
Right.
or some inspiring story to check out.
So don't be afraid to keep learning, keep trying new things.
Push yourself a little bit. Step outside that comfort zone.
The most important thing is to find what works for you and to enjoy it all.
Yeah, make it fun. Fitness shouldn't feel like a chore. It should be something you look forward to.
Exactly. And as you go, don't be shy about sharing your experiences with others.
Yeah, we're all in this together, right?
Imagine how amazing it would be if everyone felt comfortable sharing their stories, their struggles, their successes.
What a supportive and inspiring community we could build.
So keep moving, keep pushing forward, and keep those fitness conversations going.
Who knows? Maybe we'll bump into each other at the gym one day.
Until then, stay active, stay curious, and stay motivated.
We'll catch you on our next deep dive.
See you then.